You think it's still drivable? Hey, what's going on everybody? It's ETAPRIME back here again. This is going to be a quick one, but I wanted to show this off because recently dBrand released their vinyl skins for the Steam Deck. And this is the first time I've ever purchased anything from dBrand. I paid my own money for it, and yeah, they can definitely get a bit expensive. But I've seen a lot of reviews on dBrand products, and they seem to make a lot of high quality stuff. If you check out eBay and Etsy, you will find some vinyl skins for a lot cheaper, and it's really up to you, but I kind of wanted to go with dBrand. I know they've been around for a while in the vinyl game, so I figured these would be cut out perfectly. And I picked up two different colors. I've got the white version here, just a basic matte white, and I also picked up Seafoam for my wife's Steam Deck when it gets here. She's got a 256 gigabyte version on the way. But before we go any further, I do want to mention that this video is brought to you by URCD Keys. I've actually been using this site for a couple years now. They do offer Steam keys, Origin, Uplay. They even offer Microsoft applications like Office, but the main reason that I use URCD Keys is for their Windows keys. Right now, their Windows 10 Pro OEM key is $19.84, but if you use code ETA at checkout, you can get 25% off. And another great thing about buying from here is they do accept PayPal. I just did this build here. I need to activate Windows. I'm going to head over to my updates and security. We're going to go to activation. As you can see, I've got Windows 10 Pro, but it's not activated. So I'm going to change product key. I'm going to paste it in here. Choose next. Choose activate, and Windows is now activated. We're ready to go. My warning is totally gone, and basically that's it. They'll email your code once your payment is processed, and that's basically it. If you're interested in picking up cheap Windows 10 keys for your new PC builds, I'll leave a link in the description. And I think the Seafoam does look really good. I've always loved this color, and I've built a couple PCs with this color case. We've also got the backs here. Everything looks like it's cut out perfectly. I mean, I guess they're laser etched. It's on 3M vinyl, so you know it's high quality. And in this video, I'm going to go ahead and install one on my Steam Deck. Over on their website, they do have a full installation video, which is really good. I thought it would be step by step, but it's a full video. Tells you exactly what you need to do to get this on. But I'd say the main thing you need to get this put on properly is patience. I've done a few vinyl wraps in the past, nothing too huge. I've wrapped a wing and some side skirts on my GC8. And heat is definitely going to be your best friend to get all those little creases out. They do recommend a blow dryer, but I'm banned from using my wife's blow dryer because the last one, I kind of got paint all over it. And the one before that, I kind of accidentally stepped on and totally destroyed it. So I'm going to be using my adjustable heat gun. Nothing too crazy. It's fully adjustable so I can keep it nice and low. So the first thing I'm going to tackle here is the top piece. And like I mentioned, these look like they're cut out perfectly for the Steam Deck. This should lay on here really nicely. I don't think I'll need any kind of heat for this top piece as long as I get it lined up correctly the first time. You don't want to do any stretching yet. I mean, you kind of want to get everything lined up, and if you do need to stretch the sides out to get the creases out, then that's totally fine with a little bit of heat. But this does look really good already. Now I'm going to move on to the back half of the Steam Deck. And they say you kind of need to line up these screws up top here. I've still got a little bit of that backing paper on it so it doesn't stick from the bottom, but as soon as those are lined up, this should lay in here really nicely. And right above the triggers, you may need to add a little bit of heat just to kind of form that vinyl to the Steam Deck itself. And going into this, I had a good feeling that the back and the top would go on really nicely. I think the front will present a little bit of an issue just getting everything lined up and put down with no bubbles. Now for these side flaps, I'm actually going to hit them with a little bit of heat so they can conform to the side of the Steam Deck. And I've got this on basically as low as it can go. I don't even think this is as hot as a blow dryer right now, but I can definitely feel the heat coming out, and it should work out really nicely to wrap these around the side. Now it's time to move over to what I'd say would be the easiest part, these track pads here. And in their video, they actually state you should install these with a gravity gun, but I don't have one on hand, so I'll just kind of lay them right on there. But yeah, this should be the easiest way to go. Next up, we're going to wrap the palm rest and then move on to the front half of the Steam Deck. And this is the part that worries me a little bit, just because with all of these little cutouts, you don't want to have to take this back off, more than once, because it could stretch out the thinner connections. But they say go ahead and line up the D-pad and that analog stick and just be patient with it. Having a blow dryer handy is definitely going to help you out getting those creases around the edges, all smoothed out. But I'm going to go ahead and get this on and we'll see how it looks. Overall, pretty easy installation if you take your time. Now mine's definitely not perfect. In the bottom right hand corner of the screen, I kind of stretched it down a little too much. I could probably go back with a little bit of heat and push it up a bit. But one thing I kind of wish they would do was send 2 front panels with the Steam Deck skin. They are a bit expensive. Vinyl's really cheap. I know the machinery they use to cut this probably cost a lot of money, but it would definitely help out the end user because people putting these on for the first time might mess them up quite a bit with all of these little lineups that you need to do on the Steam Deck. But yeah, definitely changed the whole look. And like I mentioned, they're offering a ton of different colors over there. You can even get carbon fiber, but I really wanted to change the whole look of the deck itself, so I went with white. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Really appreciate you watching. Just wanted to make a quick video here. If you're interested in checking these out, I'll leave a link in the description. And like always, thanks for watching.